All right, I'm standing here outside of the Newkirk Traveling Museum of the Paranormal and Occult. Greg Newkirk, my guest, real quickly. Greg, you've got an interesting story where you believe all of these artifacts that you've collected, all of these amazing haunted, paranormal possessed artifacts may have actually helped save you once.
Yeah, I'm almost convinced that these objects saved my life. Dana and I were traveling home from an event with the museum, and we were somewhere on the outskirts of Maryland, a town called Friendsville, which is a deceptively named town because it wasn't very friendly to us. We stopped at a gas station, and this guy said, "Hey, I see the stickers on the back of your car." It was actually an Art Belt Bumper sticker on the back of the car. And he was like, "I love art." So we started talking about some old episodes, and then he said, if you guys want to see something really strange, you should head out down to Friendsville. Let me draw you a map. There's an old cemetery, and there's this ghost that people see, this black beast. You should go check it out. I said, absolutely. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. We needed to break up the trip. So we get out to the cemetery. We're looking, we're slowed down on the side of this old dirt road, and we're looking out towards the cemetery, and we can't see anything. And then all of a sudden, we see headlights come up from behind us and slam right into the back of our car. I thought, okay, this is fantastic, great, this is exactly what we need. So I get out of the car, and I walk out, and I see, as the door clicks open, there's 4 people in the car. 2 guys in the back have these strange bowl haircuts. They're all wearing suits except for the woman in the passenger seat who kind of looks like Tammy Faye. Lots of makeup applied with a shotgun kind of deal. And the guy who gets out, I always describe him looking like Harry Dean Stanton. And he had one eye that was just totally a black eye, like he'd been in a horrible fist fight. His eye was all red. He was wearing a bolo and just a really old suit. And he walks out and he says, "I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, it's fine. It's just a dent. It's like not a big deal. I'm fine with it if you're fine with it." He said, "No, I really think we should exchange information. We should really exchange information." I said, "Okay, fine, whatever." And I walked back to the car and I got in, and Dana's like, "What's going on?" This guy wants to exchange information. I told him it was fine. And so I'm rummaging through the glove compartment, and all of a sudden I hear one of our boxes in the chest start rattling like crazy. And I look up in the rearview mirror, and I notice that the 2 guys in the back seat had gotten out of the car and had popped the trunk. That's not something you usually do when you are getting your insurance information. So I immediately put the pedal to the metal, which isn't very fast if you're driving a Scion XB, and drove that thing as fast as it has ever driven in my life. And if it wasn't for that, I think we probably would have been carjacked or worse.
Wow, now, so you believe one of these items, and do you remember which item it was that seemed to be alerting you?
It was either Billy, the guy in the back, the big African statue in the back, or it was the crone who we don't travel with anymore. It was one of the two, because that was where the box was.
Very cool. Thank you very much, Greg.
Thanks, Dave.